Hi everyone, this is going to be a review on Mac Studio Tech. I'd actually done this video before but the camera focus was really off, so I'm just going to redo it. This cost me £23 and I got it in Fraser's in Glasgow. There's like a wee Mac department. Camera's really weird. And my shade is NC20. They've actually put this on the wrong way round, this sticker, which shouldn't really bother me but it kind of does. Just because it's Mac and I just kind of expect everything to be perfect, but whatever. NC is the more sort of yellow toned, NW is more pinky toned. I've got, where is it? I've got NW in Studio Sculpt and I don't know if you can tell in the camera but it's kind of more pinky. I think this is NW15. Whereas this one's more yellow. But yeah, they'll try like foundations on you and stuff if you go into Mac, so you make sure you get your perfect colour. This is a cream to powder formula and comes in this little compact with the mirror, which is great. And if you lift it up, it's got a little sponge applicator, which is, as sponges go, it's really good, it's really thick, but I personally don't like using this to apply it just because it picks up way too much product and it just piles it all over your face. I used to be really against buying MAC products just because they were so much money and I just thought it was ridiculous, and I was buying like £4 foundation. I couldn't understand why anyone would pay like £30 for a foundation. But see, like the first one that I started using, which was Studio Sculpt, my friend actually bought me that one for my wedding day. I'm now finding it really difficult to go back to normal foundations, like lower brand ones, just because the coverage with MAC is in a league of its own completely. And for a while I started buying like, this is like a sleek foundation, and it's like silicone based, and I mean, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with buying drugstore foundations. There's nothing wrong with it, there's no shame in it, you can find some really good ones. I mean, that sleek one, I think that was about £8, and see for the extra, well, even for the extra like tenner, you can find MAC ones for like £20, and I was buying foundations around sort of £10 for the extra tenner. I think it's worth it, to be honest, because they do last. I think they last twice as long as you're careful with the way you apply it. This one I think you're in danger with it purely on the fact that if you apply it wrong you could go through it so quickly. I think if you apply it with a sponge, I think it would be gone within a week. You're supposed to apply this with a duo fibre brush. I'm actually waiting, I had one but I lost it, so I'm waiting on a new one coming in. So in the meantime I've been applying it just with, where is it? Right. Just with a wee foundation brush just like this. I wouldn't recommend applying this with your fingers just because I think it wastes too much product, but it looks like that. Really easy and really nice to blend, and it kind of goes into like a matte powder finish, so I find I don't tend to set this with powder. I think if you have oily skin you could set it with powder, but I've got really dry skin, so this gives me enough sort of matte finish without showing up any dry patches on my face. I think if I did set it with powder, the powder would cling to my face too much. But I've actually got it on today. The coverage is absolutely brilliant. It just gives you the most flawless looking face ever. I mean, I've got really bad breakouts just now and I don't even think you'd be able to tell. It's just brilliant, I absolutely love it. I'm really hoping it doesn't run out quickly because I'll actually cry when it does. But this is becoming, I mean, I've only had it for about 3 days and it's quickly becoming my favourite, and I love the fact that it's got a mirror because I can just keep it in my bag. Yeah, I love it, love it. I maybe would take sort of 1 star off it just purely on the fact that I'm not convinced it's going to last long. The woman in the MAC shop told me it was long lasting. I'm not convinced, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't think you'll use it up any quicker than any other foundation, but I wouldn't sort of go out there and make the point that it's going to last you longer. It says there's 10 grams of product in it, or 0.35 US ounces. I mean, it's kind of difficult to tell because you can't see how much product you've got in it. You can't sort of tell because of the way the packaging is, but oh, who knows, we'll see. Once I've used it, I'll sort of do a review on how long it took me to use it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend either using a foundation brush or a stippling brush for that foundation. Try to think if there's anything else I need to say about it. The colour is really good. It's not orange, it's just perfect. I'm quite pale, so I do have to use the sort of lighter shades. But yeah, I definitely think, oh, it's very hydrating. That's another thing I would say about it. I've got really, really dry skin. Sorry, I've got something in my eye and it's really irritating. I've got really dry skin. And this is sort of the only foundation I've found that doesn't sort of pick up on that and doesn't make it worse. It's not broken me out so far. I've not heard of it breaking people out. I have no idea how it would work for someone with oily skin. But if you've got dry skin like me or combination skin, I would definitely go for it. I would recommend you try it. If you don't like it, you can always use it a few times, and if you don't like it, you can return it. MAC are usually quite good with stuff like that, but I definitely think, I mean, the coverage is great on it. It's medium to buildable coverage. You can definitely build it up to full coverage and it doesn't take a lot. But yep, it's definitely becoming one of my top favourites, and I think if you've got the money, go for it. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with it. If you want me to go into any more detail about anything, or if you've got any questions, or if you've had a different experience with this product, feel free to post a comment or a video response and let me know how you got on. Thanks for watching, bye!